Adobe Analytics estimated a 19% uptick in Cyber Monday shopping using buy now, pay later from last year. That's the company. The company actually estimated that of over $12 billion that were spent, $782 million would be using that buy now, pay later model. Joining us right now with more on the consumer landscape is Dominick Gabriele, senior analyst of equity research in fintech and specialty finance. And Dominick, thanks for being with us today. A lot of people using this buy now, pay later. You want to describe what the difference is between that and using a credit card?
Sure, and thanks so much for having me today. So one of the main differences between buy now, pay later and a credit card is that there really aren't any late fees associated with the buy now, pay later product in most instances. And it's a shorter term product, right? You can put balances on these buy now, pay later platforms and effectively pay them off in 4 installment payments that can be every week, every 2 weeks. It just depends how they're structured. Whereas, a credit card can be rolled over time. It can be left on there without going delinquent up to really 180 days to be charged off. And so it's really a function of how much interest do you want to pay? There's obviously no interest expense associated with buy now, pay later versus over 20%, even 30% for some of these store cards on credit cards now. And so people are making a real choice of how to avoid some of those higher interest payments on credit cards during this holiday season.
I mean, the key, though, is you may have to pay it off more quickly, even though you're avoiding those fees. And I guess you also get into the question of, do you think that there are going to be problems with paying back the buy now, pay later, or are people using them more smartly than they are credit cards?
Look, it's a really great question because, one of the things that we think is really important is that the consumer doesn't overextend themselves. And we are seeing people make tougher choices on what they want to buy right now. And, the average ticket size is really only up by inflation. So, people aren't really purchasing larger ticket items right now. So they're pulling back on some of those larger ticket items. And I think they're using buy now, pay later in this holiday season for actually more smaller ticket items. That's not necessarily what this product was being used for. And so we are seeing delinquencies start to rise more swiftly in credit cards right now. And we are very closely watching the consumer. We think the consumer is beginning to weaken, and we wouldn't want to see buy now, pay later grow too much faster than overall payment volume, but it sure did in the last week.
I mean, this is the same as a layaway program, except for you get it up front. You get the good that you're buying up front, and the expectation is you will pay them back. We've seen companies like Affirm and Klarna that have had great success with this, but none of them have survived a downturn in the economy. And I guess if you're betting on things, there's not a credit score that they're looking at before they check you out on some of these things. It's just you're going on good faith.
And the other really important piece to mention here is that a lot of them aren't talking to each other. And so you can go get a buy now, pay later, transaction done at one company, another company, another company. It's not like credit cards where they're checking all these things to make sure you can't get another credit card necessarily, or your line will be significantly lower. These companies don't talk to each other. And so consumers can get themselves in quite a bit of trouble pretty quickly if they're not managing their own expenses.
The problem also, though, is that the good side of this for consumers is you can do this without that crazy 20 to 30% fee of interest that you're going to be making on some of these things. So this has to be a huge threat to the credit card companies that you cover, like a Visa or a MasterCard. What do they do with this? Do they eventually find ways to offer a similar product and cannibalize themselves, or watch somebody else take away their customers?
We have seen a few companies. Bread Financial is a private label credit card and a co-brand card, and they actually bought a small company called Bread before they changed their name to have these buy now, pay later transactions. Synchrony has done this forever. They are one of the companies that really pioneer sort of the layaway effect. using credit cards. And I think what people really need to remember is that buy now, pay later for a company, a financial company, really should be used to get folks into your credit card programs as a marketing tool almost, right? Versus thinking that this thing is going to be really, really profitable for the institution over the cycle, you know, on its own. And so that's been my thesis on it. But I think that, look, the credit card companies, American Express has instituted a buy now, pay later-ish product for even their high-end consumers. We know buy now, pay later really does focus on individuals below $50,000 in annual income.